Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we happen to help you find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Sagittarius from the 29th through the 4th of February 2024. So Sagittarius, are going to be a lot of energy for your placement this week because the moon goes into Sagittarius on Sunday. So you'll have it Sunday, all day Monday, and then most of Tuesday. Now there isn't technically any main planetary system again in this particular week because Venus has moved out. But the majority of where you're at this week is the 7th house. So those are a lot of the things that are going to be triggered and activated for you. Since there's no other planetary systems in the 7th house transiting for Sagittarius, and of course we're going to want to take a look at what's going on with your ruling planet, which is Jupiter, and it's still hanging out with Taurus. Okay, so we have the icosahedron. And so this is also energy of telling me that you've already brought or you've been working on this particular energy of grounding in the energy of the icosahedron, which is the divine feminine energy. It's creativity energy. It's trying to bring things forward. It's trying to do things from a new perspective. This is beautiful. So I do love this very, very much. I'm going to read at the end of the base reading sort of what this energy is. We'll just keep it like this. The icosahedron. We'll talk a little bit more about that. So, like I said, you do not have any planetary bodies that are in the sign of Sagittarius this week. 7th house. 7th house has everything to do with relationships. Now, the relationships don't just have to be coupled up, husband and wife, because if you're not married, the relationships are going to divert over towards your 10th house of business. But it's the way that you are acting in your relationships. If you're single and you're ready to mingle, that could have some different things that show up for you as well. So this is sort of an open week for all of our Sagittarius. However, when we start looking at what Jupiter, which is your ruling planet, is doing, then you may have a little bit more information about how those things are going to shift. Of course, know all of your planets. Your ruling planet is your ruling planet, Sagittarius, like I said, is Jupiter. But you should know all of the mains in order to help you in your sun, moon, and rising life. However, yeah, we've got the moon starting off strong here, Saggy, this week. You've got the Chariot card. Ooh, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're already in this. You're already trying to ground and anchor these frequencies in. 6 of Pentacles on Wednesday. The King of Pentacles. That's been coming up a lot for a lot of people. And so I really do feel that the Taurian energy that this is bringing in is going to be obviously affecting everyone, because now that Uranus is moved direct in the sign of Taurus, it's going to help push that momentum forward for what Jupiter, your ruling planet, is trying to do in the sign of Taurus. All right. But it's coming up a lot. Oh my gosh. 6 of Cups energy. All right. So yeah, you are really in the energy this week of moving forward with this vision that you have. And then the 7th on Sunday. Yay! The 9 of Swords in the reverse position. And the bottom of the deck is the Aquarian energy. So here's what we've got. We're just expanding. You're doing what you do, the way that you do it, the way that you're supposed to be doing it. You're right on target. The majority of this energy is just letting you, this is going to be a very simple reading. Beg your pardon. The majority of this reading is just saying, this week is open for you. If anything, this energy that shows up for me on Friday is what I want to explore a little bit. Now, we do have a portal that opens up on 2/2, February the 2nd. It's our next portal. And so this opening energy coming off of the full moon, which was a doozy for a lot of people, releasing those things and allowing themselves to be seen in a different way, demanding what it is that what you want to be able to experience, is a beautiful thing. The moon energy is Cancerian energy. The Chariot card is Cancerian energy. The 6 of Pentacles itself is Taurian energy. Taurus. Then you get here into the 6 of Cups, which is Scorpio energy. And then you have the Two of Wands, which is beautiful. Technically, this is Aries energy. And then the Nine of Wands in reverse is awesome because we're letting go of anything that's been stressing us out. We're done with it. The Nine of Swords energy, is Aquarian energy. So whatever's taking place for you this week within the Aquarian energy of what's taking place here is supportive for you. And again, you've already brought this divine feminine, whether you're male or female, it doesn't really matter. It's about the energy of creativity that shows up for us. It's in play. Like, it's happening. Like, it's working. It's doing its thing here. So let's talk about the astrology of what's taking place for you guys this week. Like I said, there's no main planets that are in the 7th house of relationships, potentially, or specifically this week. So anything that could be driving you outside of knowing your other planets, let's just take a look at what's happening with Jupiter. Because again, you need to know your sun, moon, and rising. You need to know those planets that could be potentially affecting you. You're going to want to default to what Jupiter is doing this week. And Jupiter's got some very interesting conversations going on with all the planets. It just does. Especially the highest energy that comes through started on Sunday with Jupiter having this kissy face agreement with Mama Venus. That same energy shows up on Monday. So that's positive energy because Venus is the energy of creativity. It is the energy of expanding things for us in a very beautiful and well thought out way. Monday's energy is very good. Also with that, playing with the fact that Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, is moved forward. We have practical energy with the moon in Virgo on that day, so that could be very important for you. Jupiter also has some very interesting conversations that are taking place on Wednesday and Thursday when it switches into the sign of, it would have switched into the sign of Libra. It does have an argument with Libra, though, on Wednesday. It's going to have a little bit of an argument on Wednesday with that sign. And it's just going to ask people to be a little bit more practical. And again, I'm talking about Jupiter, your ruling planet. But there's going to be a little bit of an argument that shows up this day with the moon in Libra because it wants us to be making balanced and practical decisions, which is what that is saying. This is going to be the easiest reading I've done so far. Because literally everything that I'm saying is matching up like verbatim with what's taking place in the stars. Make sure you're looking at the daily transits, though. That will give you a little bit more information and maybe a little bit more impact with some other things that show up from a different perspective. However, Jupiter's behaving himself. When Jupiter goes a little bit off the rails, and I don't even mean in a negative way, but Jupiter starts to have some argumentation this week with Aquarius. It also has a minor argument with what's going on with Mercury in conversation a little bit later this week. But for the most part, the argument that's taking place it's a quincunx. It's necessary conversations that are going to take place. And most of that energy is here on Thursday. Like I said, if there's one day that I was concerned about, it's sort of like what happens on that Thursday. Because the Six of Cups energy is talking to you about, it is youthful enthusiasm. It's thoughts of the past. It's thoughts about other people. It's spirit driven sort of energy. It's positive memories, usually past life energy. So this is I'm going to clarify the crap out of this one in here in just a little second, because like I said, by the time we get to what's taking place for you when the moon actually shifts on Sunday, there really isn't too many crazy things. In fact, Friday's energy is positive for you with Jupiter because it's having a beautiful trine with what's taking place with Saturn on that day. So rather than there being restrictions, it's actually opened up. It's very beautiful. So it's sort of like, it's good, which is why you're in a good position on Sunday. This is going to be a good week for you. So whether or not you have Sagittarius in any of your positions, like Sagittarian energy is off the hook for you guys this week. Literally it is. I can't say anything negative about it. But let's go into the clarifiers here, because I really want to get to why this could potentially be affecting you. This is already something that you're bringing in. All right, let's start. What is happening? What is going on with this moon energy? And again, your sun, moon, rising, and again, everything is happening with Pluto and Aquarius, making lots of different shifts and changes. But yeah, so the moon energy with what's going on here on Monday, I'm not really surprised about it, is the practical energy of, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is what you're doing worth it? We might be showing you one more thing, not to get too far left and too far right. Something is being revealed to you, so make sure you stay here in this energy, right? It might be pointing you towards the moon shifting technically on Sunday. Everything's going to be all right. Everything that needs to show up is going to be revealed to you this week. You are going in the right direction, right? So we're going to show you how to continue to plant those seeds, and obviously it happens, or water those seeds. Let's go in with this energy of Cancer. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. You don't necessarily need to tell anybody anything. The Eight of Wands in the reverse position is Virgo, in the Wands position is Sagittarius. So, I mean, that's you. It's almost like you have information and you're just kind of keeping your mouth closed, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. You're just not really talking to people about this next move that you're getting ready to make. I am not upset about that at all. Six of Pentacles, please. On this energy of Wednesday, when Libra comes in to balance some things out and harmonize some things. We got the Moon card in reverse, and we got the Hermit card. So, yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, interesting days for you. The Moon in the reverse position here is letting you know that you took the advice, keeping quiet a little bit about what's going on. The Hermit mode also, in order to balance something out here, you have to keep quiet and you kind of have to keep to yourself about what's taking place. Let's take a look at what's going on with this King of Pentacles, this Taurus energy. What's going on with Virgo? Because there isn't technically anything that's happening with Virgo, so it's Mercury. I think it's the energy of Mercury that's coming in on this Wednesday that's going to be the most important and impactful thing, as it's having a little bit of an argument, but it's not too crazy bad. Yeah. When we get into the energy of the Thursday, we've got this Ace of Pentacles. So from an emotional perspective, there's a gift that's coming to you. And I think that's it. I think you know about this. I think you know that something good is coming and you're keeping your mouth quiet. Now, the Libra energy that shows up in the reverse position. This is an important day. Friday. I can't really say that there's anything major. What is Jupiter doing on this day that's going to affect you? Potentially from a planetary perspective? I don't think it's Jupiter. I think some of you are going to need to pay attention to what Venus has got going on. But on this day, because Libra is governed by, because Libra doesn't have anything going on in the chart very heavy on this day, literally either. But if you're evaluating something that needs to get adjusted, putting more time, energy, and effort into those carrying things, well, you've got Leo. Got a lot of major arcana. What else do we have here? This is business energy for some of you. Some of you are getting maybe a loan. Some of you are, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Some of you are making a decision about a loan or some sort of a gift or something else that's coming with that Three of Pentacles where it wasn't in balance before, and maybe it had something to do with the Leo full moon here. You're releasing any old negative attachments or energy. This Three of Pentacles is business energy. It's apprenticeship energy. It's the beginnings of a new foundation. So that's good. So that's opening up the energy for you here when you get to the Saturday, this Two of Wands. I like this. This is going to be a great day for everyone. It's going to be a great day for everyone. And like I said, the moon shifting into your sign doesn't take place until like 10:30 p.m. or 1:30 a.m. depending upon which coast you're at. We're not going to take all those. That's my fingers doing some craziness. Yes, I will. They're telling me to clarify this a little bit differently, so I'm going to bring a third deck, but let me finish this. Two of Wands, upright. I can do whatever I want. I like this energy. Okay, we want to start it with the Two of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Making a decision about where it is that I'm balancing some things out so that I can get to this new place. Everything that I know has been revealed. This is entrepreneurial energy. This is business for a lot of you, because the devil in this one is not negative. The devil in its best capacity is continuing to move forward very strongly. So you could look to what Capricorn has going on this particular day. Capricorn's got some good energy going on this day. We're waking up to what it is that we need to do. I'm getting heavy business out of this. Let's go to the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is good. And there you go. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. There it is, 2 of Swords. This is just clarity this week for you, my friends. And there's your 10 of Cups. There's literally nothing wrong with this. I literally do not see anything that's wrong with this at all. This is you making shifts again. And for me, heavy business energy is what I'm getting out of this for this Sagittarian reading this week. But they want me to clarify a little bit more. So before I move forward, we're going to use a different deck here. What specifically is the argument with this Knight of Pentacles? Or you receive the information that you need from this person here. There it is. There's your 3 of Wands. So you are coming into an agreement is what is happening. So whether this is a Taurus that you're dealing with potentially, or this Taurian energy is coming into play, whatever this conversation was, you are now making the decision that you can move forward. Whatever was imbalanced is coming into balance. I like this. So this is a good day. It's going to be a very heavy day. Let's move into your energy card then this week, Sagittarius. Because like I said, more so of the activity for you is going to take place the following week, right? When we get to the week of the 5th. Let's see what we're doing. What's going on with our Saggies this week? Where you might have felt a little bit challenged before with where you were going. You're opening up that heart chakra. They said one more. Yep, I'll take it. Where is it? And there it is. Ta-da! Moving forward. You might have just needed a small piece of information or validation, which you've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Validation 4 times about a way that you need to move forward. Journey, journey, journey. The two of Wands is make a choice. The 3 of Wands is you making a choice, and then Spirit goes, yay, you decided on something, which is on the Spirit card here. So this is you moving forward in a new direction, potentially within a new group, because something in your old group or your old business or an old project wasn't working the way that you needed it to. It wasn't fulfilling you. It wasn't making you feel whole. So now you have the permission here to move forward. I love it. I think this is great. I would pay attention to the Capricorn energy this week very heavily as I'm seeing it, because you have all of these. You've got the Moon, which is Cancerian energy, Aquarius, and you have a lot of Virgo, but you also have Capricorn is very heavy in here as well. Anyway, let's go in with your numerology card and see what else we have. I'm not mad at this reading. This is just for me validation that you are giving yourself that final piece of information that you need to be happy. What do I got to do? What do I got to do to move forward to achieve this happiness right here? Whatever that is, it balances out for you here in this week. Perfect. Good. All right. Hey, teaching and learning. I like this card because sometimes all it indicates is that you had to go through a very interesting lesson. And you should have learned a lot about it. But the other way to think about it is that whatever is taking place for you, especially towards this mid part of the end of the week here, is teaching you a valuable lesson about letting something go for stability purposes. And the Star card is a healing card, but it's also a teaching card. How do you use your water and your fire together? Temperance. I'm surprised that card didn't come out, but that's okay. You're definitely going in the right direction. I love this. Let's go in with an angel card for you. And then we will go into the icosahedron energy for you. Here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising this week. Thank you. 2 cards. 1, be honest in your... you've got 3. Honest in communication. Say what you got to say and let it go, and trust the universe. Wow. I'm telling you, this is going to be a very big day for you here. I love it. I see positivity all through this. Because, like, again, by the time you get to Sunday, whatever's been challenging you, it's completely gone. As long as you maintain. What it looks like you're already doing that, because you're bringing this energy in with you this week. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, well, let's go into the back of the book. Let's talk about the energy of the icosahedron, this feminine divine energy, which you're bringing in for this creativity, this creation. Keeping ourselves grounded, things of that nature. This is just, do it for another couple of days. You can do it. You can do it. That's the energy of this one. So the icosahedron, the divine feminine energy, right? The divine goddess. It is the element of water. Okay, just to give you the information that goes with this. The dodecahedron here. This is the icosahedron. It works with the dodecahedron. It supports that. Fuller information, holding yourself high. This is used to support creating work. Okay? The icosahedron and the dodecahedron dual is a quiet spiral. It's recognized as the shapeshifter. In particular, when it is in it stelliated, or it forms the star. Every time one forms the other, it ultimately doubles in size and increases the correlation to the average. So the partnership between these two is also seen within the blueprint of creation within DNA. So this is technically orange, and it responds to the sacral chakra, which is creativity. We talked about that before. Goddess energies, Lemurian energy, High Priestess energy, the spread, the improvement of health, healing, and abundance. The essence of this frequency is also that of the triple goddess, the maiden, the mother, and the crone. Okay? So the water is feminine in aspect. It deals with our emotions, empowerment, nurturing, self-loving, creativity, healing. It basically is assisting mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay? So the divine feminine. Maybe call on the divine mother, whichever version of the divine mother is supportive for you. Honesty and communication. That's what this is about. Surrender to what the universe is telling them. Because they're telling you, trust us, we've got this. So you can use this shape, the icosahedron, as a platonic solid shape. They sell them in lots of crystal shops. If you don't have that, you can use rose quartz, chrysocolla, and moonstone. Moonstone happens to be one of my favorite. That's what this crystal is right here. Moonstone helps to balance out emotions. It really does, which is one of the reasons I love it as a favorite. So that's what I have for you guys. Sun, moon, rising. Make sure you know those, or your other main planets. Otherwise, description box below will take you to my website. You can book a personal reading, a personal healing, and you can shop crystals in my shop. Many blessings, guys. We will talk to you next week. Bye.